So I truly believe that we're coming off one of the most important top 100 finishes in the Road to Foot Champions RTG edition. This series has had a lot of top 100 finishes, 38 and 2, 37 and 3s. We've done that. We did 37 and 3 this past weekend, and it got us top 100, and it was so important because I already talked about it in yesterday's video. I really needed it for the series, and now that we got it, we're going into a brand new week. It's the past. Forget about the past. It don't matter. We got top 100. Time to focus on the next top 100. So how are we going to get to that next top 100? And why the hell are you about to buy 91 Monty back to the team? Why is 91 Monty returning to the squad for 510K? Explain yourself, skills. Before I explain myself, can you smash a thumbs up on this episode? This is episode number 96. We're getting close to 100. If you're still enjoying this series, if you're still riding with your boy Skills, if you're still loving this series, can you smash that thumbs up? Can we get 15,000 likes on today's episode? With that being said, we about to jump into this tournament to try to unlock the Brazilian center back from PSG. He's looking pretty nasty as well. Imagine if we still had David Luiz. I think we have a red Alexander on this account. We could have linked them up nicely, but we're keeping it the same. We got 37 and 3 with this. The only difference was we had the boy, though. You see that orange Walcott? He played where Monty was. But now Monty's here, and you're probably like, Skills, I swear, man, last week you talked so much trash about Monty. I told you he was good, and you bashed him. I told you he was good, and you said he was trash. Well, as I bought him for 510K, I still believe he's trash. I still believe he did bad for me. But I want to explain why he's back on the team, okay? First things first, I want to explain one thing. A player could be trash for you depending on where you play him. So, Monty was the victim of a bad weekend. Monty was the victim of being on a bad team. What does that exactly mean? Well, for example, my favorite team, Benfica, and I talk about them a lot because I watch them a lot, and I can make it make sense to IRL because I watch them so much. Congratulations, Monty, getting a goal on your debut, sunshine. Now, as I was saying, Benfica for many years didn't win a trophy. Porto was dominating Portugal. And during that time, Benfica couldn't sell a player to save their lives. They were selling players for nothing. They were buying players for nothing. They just couldn't get it going. Once Benfica started winning leagues a few years back, they started winning leagues. We just won 4 in a row. We've got 4 leagues in a row. All right, we've never been done in Portugal. That's the first time that the team's ever done it. Now we sell players for everything. You see Ederson, the boy, went for like 45 mil or something like that. Last year, we sold Gaetan to Atletico Madrid. The year before that, it was like Marco Vic and David Luiz left us. Di Maria left us. Ramirez left us. My God, I can go on for days. It's the victim of being part of a bad team that screws you, right? Because when you're part of a bad team, you're not selling players. But when you're on a good team, it can almost make you look better than you actually are. For example, Marco Vic, one of my favorite players in Portugal, went to Liverpool, hasn't done nothing. Gaetan was amazing for Benfica for like 4 or 5 years. He was there forever. Leaves Benfica, goes to Atletico Madrid, barely touches the ball. So he was on a great team, and it could have made him look better than he actually is. Marco Vic and Gaetan is still one of my favorite players to ever play at Benfica. I hope their career the best, and I hope they can get it together. But those two guys were unbelievable at Benfica. They sold for a bunch of money, and it kind of has dipped since then, right? So when you're on a good team, you look good. When you're on a bad team, you look bad. And maybe Monty was the victim of a bad weekend. So I wanted to try him again. Because that weekend I had Azpilicueta, that weekend I had David Luiz, that weekend I had this guy, that weekend I had that guy, this way. I was changing all over the place, right? So he was the victim of a bad team. But not only that, Booyah Nation, I played him as a striker, I played him as a cam. I never played him in the 4-2-3-1 as a right cam. And that formation is very different because when you play a right cam, like the way I play Walcott, you're actually playing him as in his real spot. Even though it says right cam, he's actually like a right winger, right mid player in that formation. So Walcott's really good for me because he's actually playing like a right mid position for me. So his physicality doesn't really matter. All he's supposed to do is burn the right back or the left back, whoever's back there defending him, run past him, and put a sweaty ball in and let Alexis Sanchez and my boy Sonaldo finish it. That's all they're there for. So I was gonna buy George Best. I told you 2 episodes ago, I'm gonna get Best. Best is amazing. Best this, Best that. And Best got me 40-0. And Best to me is the best right forward, right winger, right mid in the game. He's unbelievable. But I had 580,000 coins, and Monty was going for 510. And I thought to myself, why don't I just buy him? Play with him to unlock the team of the season, in the team of the season knockout tournament, to unlock the team of the season. Why not play with him there? Why not run him all week in Division 1? If you like him, you like him. If you don't like him, we sell him. We probably lose a little bit of tax money. We sell him, we put Walcott back in, or if we get good rewards, we pick up Best. So I decided to give Monty another run. And my biggest, I was on the edge. I was like, do I do it? Do I not do it? He sucked for me. Why would I go back to him? Check out the boy Alexis Sanchez. Nice little step back. Alexis Sanchez doing Alexis Sanchez type things. Oh, put it in there, boy. You can't keep that one out. Too nice, too great, too good. So as I was saying, I was on the edge, and I decided to take it to Twitter. Follow me, at A9Skills. I jumped on Twitter. I said, family, I need your help, man. Who's the best right winger, best right forward, right mid in the game? And everyone was saying, not everyone, a lot of people were saying a lot of different names, but I saw Mani a lot. And I saw Mani a lot. Probably the most seen right forward, right winger from the BPL. Everyone was saying Mani, and I just thought to myself, man, there's no way Mani could have been this bad for me and he's this good for other people. He must be good. There's something I did wrong with him. So I bought him to try him outside. I'm not gonna give you a conclusion on this story because playing this tournament is not a good enough indication for me to turn to you and tell you if he's good. Yes, he's gonna finish this tournament with like 2 or 3 assists and 6 goals. Okay, Mani went off in this tournament, but this tournament, I'm not going to say it's an easy tournament because I don't want to disrespect anybody out there that's struggling to play in it. But this tournament, for, someone that like me that's played, I'm not going to say someone like me that's good. I don't know. You thought I was going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Someone like me that's played a lot of foot champs. Someone that's like me that's played a lot of FIFA. It's a bit easier for me to play in this tournament. As you can see, we're winning by a lot of goals. And I don't want to just turn and be like, yeah, Mani's amazing, when Mani's first game, he scored 2 goals, and it's just like I'm winning this game 7-1. It's hard for me to turn you and tell you if he's good. Where you find out if a player's good, when I found that Alexis Sanchez was one of my favorite players in this game, was when I was in a game that was 3-3, about to head to penalties, extra time, he comes up, he scores. That's the type of games I'm like, okay, you know what? This guy's a GOAT. That's when I figured it out. So in a game like this, I can't turn to you and tell you if Mani's working out. I can tell you right now that in the 5-0 win, and that win right there, like 7-1 or something, he played well. He got goals, he got assists. Congratulations, Mani's doing his thing. But if he doesn't work out for me, if for some reason I play in D1 and he doesn't work out for me, then I might sell him depending on the rewards and pick up best. There's also something else I really thought about doing. Now, because we got top 100, and this is why top 100 is so important to me, I believe we get either 6 to 11 team of the season cards in the top 100 pack. I believe it's going to be 6 though, I heard. This guy scored early, just 1 man into the game. Bad defense, great team as well he has. Put myself in a little bit of a trouble. But as I was saying, look at Alexis Sanchez just feeding the beast. Well done, Sanchez. As I was saying, so I think it's 6 team of the season cards, right? That's what I heard. That's what Nep told me. So if that's the case, let's say I do hit some pretty expensive players and I'm able to pocket some money. Now, if we're able to pocket some good money, I might sell Mani. Just listen to my theory. Buy team of the season Hazard. That we would have to make 1 million coins to make this happen. Hazard goes for 1.6. We literally have 500K. If we sell Mani, we have 600K. Okay? So with that being said, we got 600K. If we made 1 million coins, I would buy Hazard and possibly play him on 7 cam at right forward and then put him out to right cam when I switch into the 4-2-3-1. That's a massive possibility. And that's what I was thinking about doing. But I didn't want to pray and bank on making money in the rewards and then not practice with a team. So that's why I bought Mani, just thinking to myself, well, if rewards are bad, because you guys know rewards do come out bad sometimes, more times than not. So if rewards do come out bad for me, I wanted to have a plan A, and Hazard would be my plan B if I made money. And is Hazard going to be good on 7 chemistry? I don't know. That's why I used to love when the rewards came out on Wednesday instead of Thursdays, because now that the rewards come out on Thursdays, for me, I open my rewards and then 6-7 hours later, Foot Champions is open. I mean, Foot Champions, it's open. It opens up. The weekend league opens up, and I barely had time to practice with my team. So with that being said, Mani did nothing in this game. With that being said, I wanted to practice with Mani in the Division 1, in the 4-2-3-1, as a right cam, over and over and over and over to see if it works. And if it does work, then we're not even going to pick up Hazard. If it does work, we're not even going to pick up Best. If it doesn't work, then we're going to pick up Best. And if we have enough money, we'll go to Hazard instead of Best. So there's a lot of options here. Now, I know a lot of things are going to be said in the comments down below. Skills, are you going to ever get away from the BPL? Are you ever going to do another team? Yes, I actually am. And if you've been watching this series, you guys know that we've done a lot of different teams. Matter of fact, one weekend we had a BPL team and a City A team. I tried 2 different teams, it didn't work out. We've had Ronaldo on this team, so it wasn't a full BPL. We've had, so many different hybrids, so many different legends, so many different everything that we haven't just stuck BPL. We've done a lot in this series, and we used a lot of players and my super subs and Senye, so it's not just BPL. But right now I'm sticking with this team because of how important the blue cards are and how good the team plays for me. Now, as I say how good the team plays for me, we're down 3-0, and we're actually down 3-0 to to a 5 at the back. Now, I don't know if he was playing 5 at the back when he scored the 3 goals, but he goes to 5 at the back. And after he went to 5 at the back, actually, after I went down 3-0, I was just like, yo, let's buckle down. Let's get it, man. The boy Alexis Sanchez sends into the boy Manny, and Manny lets one go. And this is what I'm talking about. It's these games that show if a player's good or not. Manny gets himself a goal, a much needed goal. I had to switch out of the 4-2-3-1 and go into a 4. I think I went into a 4-1-2-1-2, and Manny bags a second with the finesse shot. Okay, we're down 3-0. We switch into a 4-1-2-1-2. Manny had to go to the cam position for a little bit. He bagged a second. And then we're in the box with Walker. I send it backwards to Insigne. 86th minute, we equalize it. Not bad at all. Insigne off the bench. Nice play by Walker. I could have shot that with a low driven. I didn't trust my right back to shoot. And that right there, guys, is the difference, right? Because that's kind of a lucky goal. But I took my chance, right? Because shooting with unlucky Dele Alli, shooting with Walker in the 89th minute, if he would have missed that, or 86th minute, I'd have been pissed. I'd have been like, oh, how did he miss that? That was a great, but he's a right back. Should I really be taking the shot with a right back? So I decided to sweat it across, and I took my chance with Insigne, and it worked. So that was pretty smart on my part, and that's what it comes down to, yo. Don't let the game play you. You play the game. If you have an opportunity to shoot, but you know you have a center back or a right back, find the sweaty, find the easy pass, find the easy goal, because you have someone that doesn't have good shooting, so don't let it fly. That late in the game, I missed so many chances throughout this game that I was like, there's no way I'm taking this with Walker. I'm giving it off to Insigne, and I got a little bit lucky there. So De Gea gets the first save of the penalty shootout, and Alexis Sanchez puts in the back of the net. This weekend, I went to penalties twice, and I won them twice. Very rare that I win on penalties. And once again, in this tournament, for the first time since Team of the Season started, we got into a tournament final that I actually almost choked and lost it. This guy was a great opponent. He gets another penalty here. He shoots it with Dembele, and De Gea saves it, and we win on pens. So we win the Brazilian Team of the Season center back from PSG. We unlock it. Manny came up extremely clutch. He played 4 games, 6 goals, 2 assists, I believe it was. Massive 2 goals. He didn't get 2 goals in the 7-1 victory. He didn't get 2 goals in the 5-0. Actually, he did in the 5-0 victory. But he got 2 goals when it most mattered. When we were down 3-0, he came up and put the team on his back. So right now, I can turn to you and say, Manny, thank you very much. I'm sorry for my first impression in you, but there's still a lot you have to prove to me. To keep Walcott out this team, to keep Best out this team, Manny, you got to prove to me. You got to show me a lot of good things. You did good. You showed me some sparks, but are you ready for prime time? Are you ready for the weekend league? Are you ready for 40 intense games, Manny? Are you sure you're ready for that pressure? That's what we're going to find out. That 5 at the back was definitely very difficult to break down, but we did it. We unlock another Team of the Season. That is 3 of them. We got 3, and I actually believe, hey guys, let me know in the comments down below, but is the new Team of the Season, I think it's is the new Team of the Season SBC out? If you guys aren't doing that, make sure you're doing the SBC every week, because it gives you a good reward at the end of Team of the Season, I think like 7 weeks in. But yeah, with that being said, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Big old thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. Have you ever used a player that wasn't good for you, but then you bought him back and he was good for you? Let me know down below. Booyah. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that YouTuber that gets all sentimental on a video, right? Let me explain real quick. 11-2 is what we started. We were in a position where I didn't think we could get top 100 because we started off really bad. I always had a little bit of faith because I believed in the team that we had, okay? Now we're 23-2. We went on an incredible run, and with 15 games left, there's a massive chance of top 100 now. Now, with that being said, if you've been a part of the journey of FIFA 17 with us since day one, if this, what I'm about to say to you, means anything at all and it kind of touches you, smash a thumbs up. I'm not gonna set no goal. I just want to see how many of you guys were here and through any of the stories I'm about to talk about. And if you were, smash a thumbs up because I want to see. Now, with that being said, we've accomplished some incredible stuff this year, and I say we because I don't believe it's me. Because if you guys didn't give me the ability to do this as a job and play FIFA and sit here and practice, I couldn't do what